What is up, everybody? It's your boy Rogue here. So, you guys saw the title, and I wanted to bring up some of the most important hand traps coming back into this format. Now, obviously, we got Nibiru coming back, Imperm, Effect Veiler, things that's been in and out of circuit. However, with that being said, there's some hand traps that came back that you guys may not have seen at your shop, that I'm seeing at my shop, and I'm seeing these online. So yeah, I'm just gonna shoot straight into it, put you guys on game so you guys won't get caught with your pants down at your locals. Also, smash that like button. Let's get this video to at least 100 likes, and be sure to leave a comment. The YouTube algorithm is very goofy, and by leaving a comment and a like, it helps your boy out a lot. Thank you. Now, first hand trap I want to talk about is Artifact Lancia. Artifact Lancia is really good right now. Main reason, Cash Tira, aka the money deck, aka lock your zones out, aka lock the back row. What Lancia says, your opponent cannot banish cards. A lot of Cash Tira effects resolve due to them banishing cards. So if you activate Lancia on your opponent's turn, not only is that going to save you from getting your zones locked 100%, you're going to be able to stop Fenrir's banishing effect on the defensive, which is really good because if you can do that, you can pretty much shut them off for a turn, limit their field, open up your board so you can actually play Yu-Gi-Oh! And OTK. Really good, really powerful. I'm currently running 3 in my side deck right now, and I still, despite there being Cash Tier at my locals, I still have yet to run into it. But it's really good side deck option, not only for Cash Tiers, for Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs is a very annoying rogue deck right now. Definitely deserve an honorable mention. By the way, if you guys haven't seen my top 5 best rogue deck video, check it out. It's really good. Dinosaurs is really powerful, man. They can OTK fast. They resolve that Miscellaneous Saurus. They're going to end on a field of an Omni Negate, which is Doka. They can either go, they can go Lagia, Doka, which is negates, freaking Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, which is interruption, and much, much more. So by having Lancia in your side deck, not only does it help you for the Cash Tira matchup, which is a meta deck, you also got a little bit of help for the rogue deck. Then it's also good against those random hero players at the shop. So yeah, man, look into Lancia, man. It's dirt cheap. Don't get caught with your pants down. And only thing good about it is that considering Call by the Grave at 1, if you open it up, you're pretty much gonna shut your opponent's turn off for the decks that is good against. Next hand trap you guys gonna see. Now this was a really important one. I got caught with my pants down on Tuesday at locals, and this is Contact C. Contact C, for you guys that have been living under a rock, is circulating back into the metagame. I'm seeing it in some of these regional top 8 deck lists in the side deck, and I'm starting to see it in my shop as well. What Contact C pretty much says, when your opponent normal or special summons a monster, you can essentially give it to on their side of the field. They can Fusion, XYZ, I think Link summon as well, without using, and Synchro summon without using Contact C as a part of that effect. So essentially in a deck like Heroes, where the entire extra deck is specifically R-type based, in a deck like Cash Tiras, and other obscure rogue decks, it's really good at doing 2 things: slowing the opponent down and ruining their day. And in a deck like Heroes, it definitely ruined my day because I literally couldn't play. I just had to look at my hand. I didn't open up the plasma. I had to pass. But against Cash Tiers is good as well, to slow them down so they won't start popping off their XYZs. Because the whole goal for the Cash Tier matchup, outside of drawing your Nibiru, you need more ways to just not get your field zone locked, because that mainly wins off of zone locking. However, players are smart. Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are very smart, and they're starting to utilize Contact C. So being on the lookout for Contact C, man, it's a very dirt cheap card. It's like, what, $1 still online. Really good, really powerful. It's coming back into the meta game. I got my play set sitting to the side waiting. And outside of it just being good for, like I said, against Cash Tiras, it's good against Heroes. It's good against any deck that use any of those mechanics that's specifically R-type based. Where you don't want to side it in at is for decks that can either, because you can still tribute over it. This is also one of the reasons why a lot of players are teching enemy controller for goofy stuff like Contact C, Ibly, things like that. So just don't be surprised if you guys are running to that at your shop. You may want to start side decking enemy controller going into game 2 and 3 just to stop stuff like that, and the Ibly lock, etc., etc. Another card I'm seeing it a lot. Scroll, let's way back into the metagame. Droll and Lockbird. Now, this should have been obvious because Cash Tier search a lot, and a bunch of rogue decks since tier limits got destroyed on the ban list, even though the deck's still good. A bunch of rogue decks came back into circulation. That being Heroes, Exorcisters, Dinos, and what is one thing a lot of these rogue decks have in common? Dark Rogue. freaking, they search a lot. So if a deck searches a lot, you want to use Droll and Lightbird to stop searching. Outside of that, I'm seeing Droll and Lightbird everywhere. I'm even seeing some people at my locals main deck it. I've had it happen to me a couple times. Outside of the main deck aspect of it, it's being seen on the regional circuit as a side deck option for said decks. Siding in for the matches that it's good against, and it's going to get you there. There's not much you can do if your opponent has the Droll, other than having something like Call by the Grave. And maybe if you're that scared of it, if it gets like really popular, you could side deck that freaking that one that's card that's similar to Call by the Grave, Cross-Eye Designator, and have a Droll in your side deck just in case you run into it. You can just Droll, use your Cross-Eye Designator, get it out the way, so that way you just don't flat out lose to Droll. Droll, it sucks. You lose, you get Drolled, you just pass, and that can determine the factor between you winning that game and losing the game. So yeah, Droll and Lightbird is coming into circulation again. And the last card I want to talk about, Gamma. Now this is not a shocker. Last format, Gamma kind of came out of the circulation because Dex was playing on the opponent's turn. Tournaments is everywhere. You can't really Gamma with a field. Gamma is always one of those cards that's good where you can just pass, Gamma the opponent, you got resources, and you can almost guarantee, unless they have a gas hand, you're not going to get OTK'd, then you can OTK them on your turn. I'm starting to see Gamma a lot in the side deck, and I'm pretty sure it's because tournaments got hit. And a lot of people are probably using Gamma, and if I was to take a wild guess, I haven't seen it at my locals, but I'm seeing a lot at on the regional circuit. It's mainly because Cash Heroes. Once they start zone locking, you can Gamma the one that's zone locking, negate and destroy that monster effect. You can go off from there. And Gamma's just a good card in general. For you guys that don't know what it does, it's ciphering Gamma. Your opponent activates a monster effect, and you control no cards. I think it's no cards and no monsters on the field. Negate the effect, special summon this from your hand alongside with the other ciphering overdrive from the deck to the field or from the hand to the field. So when you have all that going on, you're in a really good position to just screw the opponent over, because not only are you stopping their OTK, you got defenses, and now instead of them potentially overextending their hand to push for damage, a smart player using Gamma will wait till your opponent does a little bit of what they need to do, Gamma in the mid combo to stop the combo completely at a choke point, for example, and then that way, not only are you not getting OTK'd, you're going to be able to stall your opponent out at least for another turn, and you destroy their best monster. Now, once again, if your opponent has a really good hand, there's nothing you can do about it. However, this is one of the main reasons why people are running Gamma, because this is just that good. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, once again, I'm gonna ask you guys to smash that like button. Like my boy like my boy Yugioh used to say, dick slap that like button and subscribe for more. Leave a comment, man. And yeah, man, let's say something I haven't said in a long time on my videos, but this is something I truly believe, man. I truly believe in helping you guys become better players, and I also truly believe in you guys helping me become a better player. This is Chris from Rogue Hero, and I'm signing out. Peace. See you guys in the next video.